Don't get the hard stuff out of the way first. You have this habit where you like to make sure that you get all the really difficult problems off your chest early, get it done so that you can move on to the more positive things, right? It's a bit of a mindset. It's kind of like, I'm going to work hard so that I can play hard. I think it would be a lot easier to get some momentum under you, to start feeling good right early on. And some of that positive energy is then going to help you to move forward, to feel even better. Pay attention to what you're focusing on. The truth is, if you can get yourself feeling really good right up front, it's in the beginning of the day, it's in the beginning of a meeting with your team. Get the good vibes going right off the bat, then you're not going to have to look at problems, okay? So let me put it this way. Many people feel like they need to reconstruct the problem in order to get to the solution. So you see this all the time is we continually keep staring at problems all the time, right? And it becomes pretty depleting and exhausting. And so you might find, say it's with a group, you're looking at something that went wrong, it's not good, we don't like it. And so then now the whole group is staring at this big bad thing, and it's really not helping you move forward. However, at some point, someone is going to move us towards a solution. So you go, oh, well, let's do this. Okay, so now you're going to start moving forward, but then because we've already got some negative momentum, someone's going to want to reconstruct that problem again. Think about if you were building a building. You start from the ground up. You take all your supplies and materials and you build the building, right? But you don't build the building and then tear it back down again and then build it and tear it back down again, because you have some momentum. You're going to want to move forward. Because you keep focusing on a problem, you have to keep reconstructing the problem. You've got to focus on what you want. Just don't really move forward looking at a problem. What's keeping that circumstance an issue in your workplace? I know you think it's the government and the compliance, but it's your continual focus on it. So as long as you, as a leader, are looking at a problem, you're not looking at the solution. You can't see the two at the same time. You are building positive momentum. Actually, I'm not doing it. They're doing it. They're the ones coming up with the answers. What do you like about your job? Because the richness of the answers are going to start being much more rewarding. So they're going to start to say, and it might take a little while, but they're going to start to say things like, I like making a difference to my customers. I like building skill every day when I show up for work. I like knowing that my colleagues count on me. I like it when I come to work and we feel like we're part of something bigger and more valuable. I like what I get to do every day when I come to work. I like feeling meaningful. I like feeling useful. And you're going to start to see this happening right in front of your eyes. And all I did, they did, is focus on what you want. Why don't we start there? Like, why don't we start the meeting talking about the good stuff? Get the positive vibe. You're getting this momentum, this wind beneath people's wings that's going to move them forward. It is nudging you towards growth. The only reason a problem shows up in your life, ever, it shows up for you, it shows up for your team, is because it's telling you which way to go. So as long as you keep wanting to reconstruct that problem, to figure it out, you're holding yourself back. Because you're going to figure out pretty quickly that you need a new direction. But then you're going to argue with the past and try to keep rebuilding it instead of moving in the direction that you know you need to go. So the problem is showing up as information. Your team needs to evolve. And it's not hard. You don't have to work hard so that then it'll be easy for you. Who says change is hard? Just move in the direction you want to go. But in here, in this, there is potential. You see, you're not the only one struggling with this. Your competitors are too. Your entire industry is too. And guess what? There are people who are going to see solutions in here, and they're going to zoom forward. And they're going to enjoy their work while they do it. Why? Because they stopped looking at the problem and they started looking at their direction. They started going forward. Don't focus on what doesn't work. Focus on what does. Because just because someone puts a dilemma in front of you, it doesn't mean what you do doesn't have purpose. It has just as much purpose, but guess what? Now it has more. Do you notice that when someone comes along and makes a regulation or something that's a real downer to the industry or to people, all of a sudden there's a lot of intensity in that? People are angry, they're upset. You know what that is? Passion. That's all that is. Just take that passion in the direction you need to go. Like, what are they saying? What do you need to do? Is it really that hard? No, actually, there's great potential in that. But you're not going to see it. You see, the brain, as long as you see things as a problem, your brain, it doesn't see solutions.